Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten. When you look at the numbers for both of these teams, you have to be impressed with their assist totals.
Oh my goodness, yes. No hero ball in this one. These are two groups that are focused on moving the ball and getting as many high percentage looks as they possibly can.
Now Washington's starting five. We've got Avdia. Johnson is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Chet Holmgren, and it's Kamara in at the 2 spot. Oh, nice shot by Klingon.
First, Klingon screens the defender out of the play and then capitalizes.
Avdia outside. Outside Johnson. Holmgren with a screen on Siakam. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here are the Bulls with the ball. Holiday passes to Kessler. Thompson outside. Back to Kessler. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Holiday. Thompson outside. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Avdia passes to Porzingis. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen by Kessler. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Avdia. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And the size of Clingan alone makes him a tough cover.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes a first.
Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
And so he hits both. And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Kessler, back to Siakam. Clingan with a screen. Inside. Oh, a two-handed power slam!
Yeah, be careful. Clingan can bring down the house.
Avdia against Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Holiday. Here's Avdia. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Washington shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Deni Avdia, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, guys, when you think of Deni Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
And both free throws good for Avdia. Here's Holiday. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, Drew Holiday can either receive or initiate contact. He just is so tough.
Holmgren outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Holmgren's got his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And there it is for him. Holiday's got his second basket of the game.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Outside Kamara. Back to Avdia. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Now here's Kessler, still without a bucket. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Clingan. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
At 7'2", Clingan is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Siakam against Johnson. Tipped. Outside Kamara. Abdia from outside. Chicago with a rebound. And here's Holiday. Pass to Clingan. Now here's Kessler. Chicago passing it around. Holiday from long range. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now Thompson. Now Siakam goes back up. Porzingis grabs the board. And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, BA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Now comes to the floor, you're incredible.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. To the inside. Here's Powell. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, this guy very capable of capitalizing close to the rim. Norman Powell making an impact inside.
Pass to Şengün. For three. And it's Chicago with a board. It's Powell on the wing. To the middle. Down low. And here's the fast break. Hero for three. Knocks it down from distance.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Watson. Şengün, a screen on Powell. 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bulls leading by 5. Hero outside. Barnes with a screen on Sabonis. And Chicago again with a bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Chicago's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now here's Powell, tightly guarded. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
How about the strength and explosive nature of Norman Powell? This guy excels at absorbing contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Team foul. At the line for one, Norman Powell.
That one falls for Powell. Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Wagner with a steal. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Watson. No made baskets yet. Inside, here's Sabonis. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Shooting one. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Free throw drops for Sabonis.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
The Wizards trail by 9. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wagner on the wing. Defended by Watson. Banchero against Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Banchero passes to Hero. Shot on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Hero's got 7 points.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
Pass to Şengün. It's Watson on the wing. Back to Şengün. Uses the glass on the layup.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 7. Hero outside. And there's another one for Chicago.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Here's Flag. Picked by Sabonis. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. It's stolen by Barnes. Hero for 3. Counted from distance. And now it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Tyler Hero has been on display for the Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
We've got Pascal Siakam, Amen Thompson out there with Drew Holiday. Then there's Scotty Barnes, and it's Kessler in at center. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
The Wizards making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Barnes. It's in. Scotty Barnes.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Avdia against Barnes. Avdia passes to Holmgren. It's stolen by Barnes. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talks about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Porzingis, guarded by Klingon. And it's Holmgren missing. Chicago leading by 16. Here's Barnes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Avdia passes to Porzingis. Washington moving the ball around. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Kessler. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Wizards trail by 18. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Avdia. Left side Porzingis. Shoots over Klingon. Porzingis misses.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
With a 9-footer, and there's another one for Chicago. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side, so when they screen you, you get no help.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To the paint. Knocked away. Avdia with a steal. All right, let's get an update on Drew Holiday. What do you have, Allie?
I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. They are going to keep him on the sidelines tonight, and it may be a few more games until he's ready to get back on the court. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Appreciate the update.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And finished off by Kessler.
He can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
Outside Kamara. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Johnson. Barnes against Avdia. Elbow shot. Thompson with some nice D.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Back to Avdia. There's a screen by Kamara to the inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Barnes. Here's Siakam. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And that's now 6 points for Pascal Siakam.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
It's Barnes on the wing. Thompson outside. There's the three. They get it back. Siakam for three. No, he's made three, missed two now. And so it's Avdija with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. They kick it out to Porzingis. Thompson with a steal. He's all alone. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
A big group substitution here for Chicago. Banchero's checked in for Kessler. Wagner comes in for Klingon. Powell, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Hero in for Barnes. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Flag. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
Here's Siakam. On easy two on the layup. Siakam's got 8.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Hero finds Siakam. Here's Banchero. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Paolo Banchero. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
And Sabonis slams it in.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Now Powell. He's got 5. Hero scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 14 points for him.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Has to Flag. Softly drops in the floater.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Siakam with it. Give him 8. Out to Powell. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work.
Two minutes remaining in the first half.
Sabonis with a screen on Powell. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Wagner, the pass to Siakam. Now Banchero over Şengün. It's rebounded by Washington. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Hero. It's Watson on the wing. Out to the wing, and here's Flag outside. Chicago with a rebound. Pass to Powell. 1:02 left in the first half of this one. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Wizards trail by 21. Down low. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
And here's Siakam. Give him 8 points now. Banchero finds Hero. it's Flagg with a rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
From outside the arc, Chicago with a rebound. And Carroll's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hero to win the cold spell. It's rebounded by Şengün. The 3 is up. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Chicago Bulls out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for Washington, Holmgren is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Jalen Johnson. Then there's Toumani Camara. And it's Avdia in at the point guard position. It's Barnes on the wing. Avdia with a steal. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, Avdia has some size, and he uses it to get up and around the rim. What a finish.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Barnes. Here's Siakam. Oh, wait a second here, guys. We got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk. Chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Second free throw, no good. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Washington. Trailing by 17. Outside Johnson. Holmgren with a screen on Kessler. From 11 feet away, the shot by Johnson, no good. Well, Chicago's shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Thompson passes to Barnes. Kessler, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Siakam's got 10 points.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area, does nice work there.
There's a screen by Johnson. Here's Porzingis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis. Shooting.
Porzingis, no good on the free throw.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Porzingis with a screen on Barnes. Avdia against Barnes. There's a screen by Camara. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Thompson against Johnson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Greg.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the paint. Stolen by Kessler. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, BA. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly two stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie.
One shot.
The free throw off for Siakam. When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, BA. This guy's 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness. Look out.
Avdia against Barnes. Thompson, a screen on Avdia. And stolen by Holmgren. And it's Washington on the break. Kamara with it. Siakam covering. And that one's good. Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Kessler, a screen on Avdia. Inside. Deflects the pass. Now here's Kamara. He has 7 from 12 feet. Siakam pulls down the board. Thompson outside. Back to Siakam. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Wagner's checked in for Chicago. And a change for the Wizards. Watson, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Clock at 6. Barnes against Avdia. Barnes, no good. Wizards trail by 17. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Bulls leading by 14. Here's Kessler. Hero outside. Here's the break. He goes up, and the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Wagner, right side. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It goes on Peyton Watson.
Franz Wagner's such a good player when keeping defenders off balance. Really makes the defense guess.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wagner. And Washington making a change here. Şengün's checked in. And both free throws good for Wagner.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Pass to Sabonis. Sabonis with a screen on Wagner. Watson passes to Sabonis. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
Hero outside. Free throw line jumper. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Flagg, defended by Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's blocked by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Hero. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Sabonis. He's covered by Kessler. Here's Şengün. Here's Flagg. To the middle. Wagner with a steal. Down low. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Pass to Kessler. Here's Wagner, defended by Watson. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Watson. The 3 is up. And it's Chicago with the board. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. And so Banchero will bring it up for Chicago. To the inside, Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Pass to Flagg. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defender simply couldn't get around the pit, and it results in a wide open look.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. For Chicago, Clingan, he's checked in for Banchero. Siakam comes in for Wagner. And it's Barnes in for Hero. Free throw drops for Sabonis. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Barnes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
First trip to the line for him here.
Scotty Barnes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Sabonis. Both free throws good from Barnes. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Outside Johnson. Porzingis with a screen on Kessler. Outside Johnson to the paint. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Bulls leading by 9. Pass to Thompson. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter here. Now here's Siakam. Tomorrow covering. 4 on the clock. And no good trying to use the glass. The Wizards trail by 9. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Barnes. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Porzingis misses. The Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, close range looks, highly coveted. Avdia is all about it.
To the middle. Here's Siakam. The inside look is good for the big man, Pascal Siakam.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls up by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pascal Siakam out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Barnes. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Kamara with it. Now Thompson defending. Down low. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Chicago leading by 9. Pass to Kessler. Chicago passing it around. And here's Siakam. Fires for 3. Shot's no good. 7 for 13 now in this game. To the inside. Holmgren for 2.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Over to the left wing. Siakam left side. Back to Kessler. Pass to Barnes. It's rebounded by Washington. Avdia outside. Now here's Porzingis. Back to Avdia. Jacks up a 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. And Barnes the bucket on the assist from Siakam. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Avdia passes to Porzingis. To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
At the line for one.
Free throw no good for Avdia. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. It's Johnson with a drive. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Barnes.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Powell, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. The free throw drops for Johnson. Now Siakam. To the inside. Here's Klingon. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Johnson. Pass to Porzingis. To the right side. Here's Holmgren. Washington again can't hit. Chicago leading by 6. Thompson passes to Kessler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, at 7 foot with a strong frame, Walker Kessler does a really nice job drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
First team foul.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes.
At the line for Chicago, Kessler. One shot.
That free throw good from Kessler.
I think one of the impressive things about the young Walker Kessler is you know what you're going to get night by night. Great shot blocking and consistent rebounding and defense.
Porzingis with a screen on Siakam. Pass to Porzingis. Fires the 3 from deep range. KP hits it.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Thompson passes to Siakam. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Chicago making a switch here. Heroes checked in.
Team foul. At the line for one, Pascal Siakam.
The Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Here's Klingon. Kessler finds Siakam. And here's Hero. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Avdia. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down. Chicago leading by 7. Siakam outside. Siakam off the bounce. Connects on the open jumper. Siakam's got 11 in the second half.
Wow, you see the mobility for a bigger guy. Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Porzingis with a screen on Hero. Down low. Puts it up. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Avdia.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Kessler with it. Pass to Hero. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Now Holmgren. He's covered by Kessler. Washington moving the ball around. From deep, Johnson. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Wizards trail by 11. Avdia passes to Johnson. Back to Porzingis. Screen by Holmgren. Porzingis misses. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter. Siakam, pass to Kessler. On the wing, Thompson, covered by Johnson. 4 on the clock. 11 feet out, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Washington's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Pass to Avdia. To the inside, Kamara, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Kessler.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for the Wizards, Kamara, 2 shots.
That one's off. And he's good on the second. And Siakam has got the ball here for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Right side, Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Siakam outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
Siakam taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Avdia. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Johnson. There's a screen by Kamara. Shoots a 3. It's cleared away by Thompson.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Kamara with it, working on Thompson. Now Porzingis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Okay, do it, KP.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Here's Hero. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Thompson.
Shooting
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And he's unable to get the second one. For the Wizards, this one not looking good. Johnson takes it inside, flushes it down with both hands.
Yeah, just sensing the defensive overcommitment there. Avdia making them pay with the right time pass.
Siakam in the post. Kamara on him. Now Thompson. Outside Hero. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots! Johnson with the rebound. Washington has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And here's Avdia. Stolen by Thompson. And here's the fast break. Hero! Avdia rips down the board. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Here's Porzingis. Now Avdia. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup. Here's Hero. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jalen Johnson. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Thompson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game. And the Wizards call time here. They're down by 8. Your thoughts, guys?
It's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
From downtown, Kessler with a rebound.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so Chicago takes the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this